Hey guys, it's Jake. In this video, I'll be going through different ways for you to come up with a name for your clothing brand. I get this question a lot, so here you go. There's many types of brand names out there that use so many different formats and convey so many different meanings. Let's look at 4 examples of different types of brand names, then explore the different types of names possible, then bring it back to the streetwear fashion niche with more examples. First is Chrome Hearts. This name is a thing, but it's a fantasy thing. It's not real. Chrome Hearts do not exist, only meat ones do. So this weird compound name sparks some imagination in us. I imagine a reflective metallic heart sculpture within a black room, alone and cold. And that imagery that I generated isn't too far off to a lot of the products they offer. Silver, black, leather, dark, solace. Their name paints imagery of what the brand will look and feel like. The North Face. This name is a location. The North Face is the most treacherous side of Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world. What do people do on the North Face? They climb it and conquer it. They risk their lives for pursuing success. These are strong people, healthy people, or they're people that want to be strong, people that want to conquer their fears and want to succeed at their wildest ambitions. The North Face name takes you to new heights, to places you've never gone before. That's why their slogan is never stop exploring. Make your brand name take the reader to a new location. Tesla. One word, and it either reminds you of Nikola Tesla or the Tesla coil, which was invented by Nikola Tesla. I think of electricity, whirring machines, and lightning spouting in every direction. I think of energy, I think of light and speed. Elon Musk chose this name perfectly for his electric car company. The name alone describes the core values and expectations for what the company aims to achieve, a high-quality, powerful electric machine. Toys R Us. This name describes what the company does. They are toys. You want toys? Then go to Toys R Us because they are that. Clean and simple. This is what we got, this is what we do, this is what we are. You know exactly what you're signing up for when you interact with this company. Those are some examples. Now let's focus on the actual different name formats you can use. Descriptive clearly conveys the product or service the company does business with. Examples could be Toys R Us, the Home Depot, Hotels.com, General Motors, E-Trade, National Geographic. The pros are it tells customers exactly what you do. The cons are it leaves less room for diversity in the future. Evocative. These names are suggestions and metaphors to make consumers think of the brand experience and or brand positioning. Examples could be Nike, Patagonia, Amazon, Virgin, Apple, Greyhound, the North Face, and Tesla could also belong here. The pros are it's easier to trademark, protect, and make yours. The cons are it's tougher to educate public on what your name means and what it stands for. Invented. Made up words, completely unique to your brand. Examples are Exxon, Kodak, Xerox, Verizon, Pixar. The pros are it's unique and stand out amongst competitors with boring names. The cons are, just like evocative, it's tougher to educate people what you provide, in the beginning at least. Also, Seeks counts as invented. Lexical. Names that use wordplay, puns, alliterations, rhymes, intentional misspellings, and so on. Examples are Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme, Crazy Glue, Buffalo Wild Wings. The pros are it's fun to read and easy to remember. The cons are it comes off as cutesy or tacky, unless you want your brand to sound like a children's book. Acronym, abbreviations of a longer brand name, like IBM, BMW, UPS, MTV, HP. It's clean, it's sleek, it's elevated. The cons are it's boring, lack of emotion, and it's not very descriptive. Geographical, names tied to regions for reasons of origin, wonder, or destination, and so on. Examples are American Airlines, the North Face, California Pizza Kitchen, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and Pangea. The pros are the consumer associates the brand name to the actual location, and that helps create value if the customer already has an affinity for that location. The cons are lots of locations are already taken, not super unique, so be clever and find some new locations. Try thinking of sub-locations, locations that exist within bigger locations. Instead of using Los Angeles, try using Beverly, or Rodeo, or Melrose, or Santa Monica. Founder. These are names of the founders of the company. Examples are Ferrari, Ford, Dior, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Kellogg's, Calvin Klein, Marc Jacobs, Ben & Jerry's, and so on. The pros are you're able to start a legacy and be an important icon. The cons are it's seen as ego-y and doesn't describe products until population is educated and accustomed to seeing your name. And those are the 7 types of possible names you could name for your business. Now let's relate this back to fashion. There's so many types of clothing brand name formats. Let's focus on streetwear. The most popular formats are the suffixes, .studios, .worldwide, online, archive, club, and so on. You may have your own reasons for resonating with some of these suffixes. Maybe it sounds cool, or maybe it actually relates to the type of work or processes you do. If you're actually in an art studio and you make fancy one-of-one painted and sewn garments, then yeah, using something like Morning Studios would appropriately work. There are exceptions. So keep that in mind. Unless these suffix descriptions heavily relate to your work, I would avoid it because so many people already follow this format. You'll get lost in the noise. Here are some examples of streetwear brands using different names. Siegs is invented and founder. Chrome Hearts is evocative. Worn Lotus is founder. A Cold Wall is evocative and geographical. FTP is an acronym. Stone Island is evocative and geographical. Balenciaga is founder. Half Evil is evocative. Advisory Board Crystals is descriptive and evocative. So you can think about what feelings you're trying to evoke first, then think of a name that matches, or think of a cool sounding name that falls into one of these categories, then expand on that using the category as a guide. Some names and words just sound better than others for lots of reasons, so pick one, stick to it, and do great things with it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my brands, and check out my Mockup Pack and manufacturer list. They're very valuable. See ya.